guys. Whoa, what's up, my ninjas? Oh, no, let's move that out of the way. What's up? We are gonna hit some fruit today, like always. This is Rainbow Ninjaman, live from Fruitasia. Once again, shooting for number 1. Once again, playing Fruit Ninja. Once again, half an hour late for the normal stream. All of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. Who am I? We're just blasting through this intro. That's me right at the top. That's me right at the top. That's me not at the top. There's something I need to do here before I get at it. We're not playing with these right now, no. Playing with those. We're doing something a little bit different today. Last time, you see that? I did that. And that was funny to me. We're gonna do some ridiculous stuff today. We're playing some perfect form. So I've noticed a few things. Oh, there's people in here. Well, if you come in and if you chat, I will respond to you eventually. I'll respond to you between runs if you chat. We're gonna do something silly. Last time, I haven't clipped this yet, but last time I got that score. There's a bit of a glitch, so it's not as impressive as you think, but I got that score with the sword only. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna see. Oh. I'm gonna see if I can get swords only for this mode. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Pierce that. So at 50 points, or at 50 fruit rather, there's a glitch that happens, and I'm gonna talk about it when it happens. This mode very much is meant to be a crossbow mode. But I messed it up. We're just finishing it off. At 50 points, it starts glitching. I cannot... Yeah, okay. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get to 50 points as quick as we can. Which is why I'm skewering fruit. And we're gonna see if we can get the top score, blade only, but have it register as blade only. Last time? Beautiful. The second sword helps a lot. But I missed. And because I missed, it only kicks in if you have no misses. So we're going for that. It's a little silly. Gotta drop the crossbow right as you shoot it in order to get 2 swords in this mode. Ah! The ability to take swords in is not a glitch. They actually did implement that feature on purpose. 19. 23. This is going pretty solid. 37. Right about now. Yeah. That's the glitch. What happens is the fruit stops disappearing. It counts as a giant combo. I have no clue why. But it happens at 50 points. And that's the big shiny glitch. It happens reliably. And to the point where you genuinely can't play the game normally. You actually can't play the game normally because of the glitch. The highest score you can get, honestly, with this mode is 250. I think. So, yeah, we're just gonna hit these fruits. We're just gonna keep at it. Skewering fruit, very nice. Quick way to get a little bit faster normally if we don't screw it up. We're gonna keep at it a little bit. Look at all those swords. Look at all those spare swords that we got there. We're just gonna keep at it. That score kind of happened on accident. I was just messing around a little bit, seeing how far I could get. But, whoa, that was pretty high. It's a good thing I'm kind of tall. I think if I was less tall, I would be kind of doomed. That one, I was actually on my tippy toes for. And I'm a 6-foot tall guy. I am a very big guy. This is not for little people at all. I can cover a lot more of my play space than most people can. Like a lot more. Absolutely using my height here. Oh, I fumbled it. I fumbled it. But it's looking pretty good. Looking a lot better now. Yeah. Absolutely using my body type here. Just gotta exploit what you are. So, we're gonna see how far we can push this. This is a little annoying. So it gets... more intense with time. So if it's starting to throw nothing but bombs at you... then it's just gonna get bad. Like, no. This is a really bad sign. This is genuinely starting to get scary. This is actually really tough. Yeah. If I'd gotten a little luckier with the spawns, I think that could have been easily the run. Let's see how far we can get. Yeah, that was as far as we can get with that. Pretty close, pretty close. Gotta drop that basically immediately. We can do this. Ah. Half-Brick's devs have stopped paying attention to the game. Which is the perfect time to do nonsense like this. Ah! Pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna keep at it. We're gonna just keep at it. Hmm. 1/10 of the way to nonsense. A fifth of the way to nonsense. Fumbling a fruit. Absolutely beautiful. Pile of swords over there, signifying all of my mistakes. Rainbow Ninjaman, why? Why? Just why? That's the correct response. It's funny. This is the content. This is the funny content. This is the wow, the game is broken. content. The best kind. I think that's the kind like little kids love it. I think Windows is complaining about something. I don't know what. Probably complaining that I haven't given them enough money. Getting a 3 combo with the sword on this is actually pretty surprising. Where are you coming at? Where are you coming at? Hopefully... Barely. This is like straight up. That was just barely the best. Okay. And it looks like it recorded that. Aye. Well, that's what we set out to do and we did it. I hope you're having fun, dude. Let's finish setting up. No, I'm not gonna finish setting up. No. Windows, no. Remind me later. That recorded, right? Yeah, I see you in here. Okay. We got that done. Easy little bit of fun. But we did it. Little bit of fun there. So the reason I take that mode seriously, even with that silly glitch, is that glitch kicks in consistently at 50 points. That glitch kicking in consistently at 50 points is a really big deal. Okay. We're gonna play some classic. This 100% no glitch. Pure skill. But we want the Psy, right? The reason we want the Psy is because, again, I'm a big guy. I have a lot of reach. And so with the Psy, you can move kind of slow. You can just barely touch the fruit. They're short, so where your hands go is where the Psy go. The longer your blade, the less control you have over it. And the Psy are about the equivalent of a scalpel in Fruit Ninja. You do have to actually like grab the Psy. By the way, normally I would check in between runs. I am, in fact, checking in between runs for chat. But between runs for Classic is quite a bit of time. Beautiful. So another thing to mention, criticals. Rainbow Ninjaman, how are you getting so many criticals? The answer is that criticals are gotten by cutting through the dead center of the fruit. So if you practice and focus a little bit, You can do it a little bit more consistently. I'm a little bit still in that perfect form mode, mentally and physically, where you gotta make the big swings and hit at all. You don't get criticals like that perfect form mode. Another thing I really like about these sai is that you can make those really tiny chops. Very surgical motions you can make with these sai that you cannot make with the normal blade. Like that. That cut, absolutely impossible with blades. But with these sai, totally possible. That pineapple, oh, I would have been totally doomed for that pineapple. It's like playing the phone game now. But you have two hands and a giant pair of styluses. And my giant paws, I'm not a furry, but my hands really are best described as giant paws. Absolutely love that. I'm terrible at the phone game. My fingers are giant sausages. So I'm terrible at the phone game. But this, I can do this all day. Let's see how far we get today. Let's see how far we get. Whoa, that was really close. Yeah, 1500, I think that's normal for a day. Like, for any run from me. 1500. I'm actually a little bit disappointed if I can't. Whoa, that was scary. That one, man, I probably missed that bomb very lightly. Bomb hitting me from the floor. So if things hit the floor, they, how to say, the way I'm gonna say it is they deactivate. So if a fruit hits the floor and then you go into the floor and hit it, you don't get points for it. Which makes sense. And the same thing applies for bombs. Which is something that I always say I'll show you. Oh, that was scary. And I sometimes do. Alright, I'm on 2 misses. I need to focus a little bit. There, now I'm only on 1 miss. A little bit safer. And another, what, 60 points? significantly less than 60 points. Another thing, just in general about this game, is that you have to be moving a specific speed depending on your blade. That kiwi was totally doomed. In order to crush whatever thing. And the speed for bombs is lower than the speed for fruits. Which is something you can exploit. Whoa. It's kind of a bad idea to try to exploit it too heavily. At least in my opinion. Because there's always variance. But I would strongly recommend against that. So, beautiful. I was thinking, I looked at some of my old content that doesn't get a whole lot of views. And I was made to think about, I did think about what makes a game good, right? And if I were to say, well, this is what's good about Fruit Ninja, then it's gonna come across as kind of insane. Because I think about things that a lot of people really don't and shouldn't think about. For this, right? Like, you should absolutely not be thinking, if you're a normal person, you shouldn't think, oh, well, this is how much force I need in order to cut the fruit. Wrist went out for a second there. Genuinely surprised that didn't end with me. What's the word? Doomed. And I think a good part of why I think Fruit Ninja is a good game is because it's, how to say, it's designed to make people want to play it. It's meant to be fun. So Katana X also exists. And it has the same gameplay elements, but they're just executed in a way that's very unforgiving. And Fruit Ninja very much does have some chance elements to it, especially arcade, which I like a lot less than classic. But it's set up so that you can't mitigate it. You don't clear your misses over time. It's very fundamentally a very unforgiving game. And that's fine, but the degree to which it's unforgiving is actually kind of missed too. I have one miss. Very surgical cuts right there. Five more points. Oh, someone came up and said they're playing the game. I should disable that setting so that I don't have to see him. I think he's playing Postal too. I don't know. Anyway. But this is a lot more forgiving, right? Like, I made those mistakes, and then it's like, yeah, you can live with those mistakes. Fruit absolutely spawns in spots that you just can't win it, right? Like that strawberry, I couldn't get it after a certain point. Woo! Really close cuts. You see how little I have to move in order to hit the fruit. It's like my sai is just like there, and it explodes right next to it. It's beautiful. Coconut's gone. That's the kind of situation that I'm talking about. So if you don't have some way of letting the player be forgiven for that kind of spawn, you have to make it so that that spawn just never happens. And that's a solution. Or you can be a more forgiving game and be like, well, sometimes these mistakes happen. The other thing is that the devs really, when I say they didn't anticipate for people to do this well, I mean that they did anticipate for people to do this well and really actually tried to go against it. They wanted these runs to not last half an hour. They were like, Rainbow Ninjaman, I see your 5,000 point runs. No. Like, they made that decision after seeing, I think it was both me and Fox, get scores like we did and say, wow, that really wasn't fun. And it's not fun to have like a 30-minute run just gone. So they did actually think about people doing this well. That's why these like giant flourishes you're seeing here exist. They're meant to be walls. They're meant to be like hard walls that make you not think they're hard walls. But they are. Once you can get past that wall, you can just go. I missed 2 and I got a miss cleared, so I'm at 1 miss. I'm still at 1 miss, I think, yeah. So that's why it's like this. And that's why you can really only see me. come out with the 5,000 point runs like this. Because I'm the only person who's like done this. Like nobody else can get 5,000. Nobody else can get 5,000. There's one other dude on the quest. His claim score is like in the 4,000. I have to think about that one cut for a second, because that was like pears and stuff. Pears and plums. Not pears and plums. Plums and apples, I think. And they all look red. So you go, oh, is this a bomb? You have to think. Sometimes you purposefully let it go. It's okay. Because that miss. That watermelon, that watermelon was totally gettable. But I wasn't in a position to do it safely. My arms were not placed right for that. Woo! Risky driving. The bombs also explode sometimes, just like randomly on you. Because their animations, how to say it? Their animations don't deactivate. That was really close. That was a really risky cut. Whoa! Really lucky that was like coconut and not something smaller. $7,000 points, yeah. I've been in this place before. Let's see, another, what, 70? Criticals are nice because you clear misses faster when you get crits. They're not something that you should obsess over. Well, you should obsess over them if you're staring down 7,000 points. But you shouldn't... Like, you shouldn't be that worried about them. I should have let at least one of those go. That was a stupid, risky cut. That Psy was basically on top of that bomb. Bad cut. Classic is actually about judgment. More than other modes. Like, it's absolutely about judgment. Making some silly mistakes. But that triple critical. Yeah. Some of these are like basically forced misses. And it's a little nerve-wracking to see. See that situation. Come up repeatedly. Because now I'm taking risks that I don't want to be taking. That hammer hit was really dumb, and I shouldn't have done it. Some of those cuts looked riskier than they were. I think my... Wow. Completely missed that. Well, there it goes. Hey, man. I hope you enjoyed coming in, you know? Good times, good times. I think we're at the, what is it? 10-12. That's pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. I think anyone who comes into this channel and sees the best perfect form score and an 8,000 point score in Classic, I think they should not feel defrauded. That's not the run that's listed on my channel. I should go clip that at some point. Probably soon. I didn't do the normal Zen warm-up. I did something a little different today. But I do want to play Zen at least once most days. And the reason for that is that there's people who claim to have higher scores. There's people who claim to have higher scores than me on the quest. Beautiful. So skewering fruit, it's Zen, right? So there's no criticals. You can only get 2 fruit, or points per fruit. But if you skewer fruit, it saves the fruit on your blade, so you can put it in a combo later. Like that. So you want to skewer fruit if they're like singletons, like that. Now it's in a combo, bam. I think I completely missed an apple. Hey, but it is okay. 400-ish points out of Zen is not a bad run. The only person on this leaderboard who claims that kind of score is Dakota, and I've seen that run out of him. Maybe that run. So, good man. Ah, dropping a bunch of fruit. Dropped like 3 points there. Dropped an entire line. Dropped a plum too. A lot of mistakes here. Very sloppy run. Very sloppy run. Sad, sad and sloppy run right there. Getting 600, because that's what people claim on this one, 600. Getting 600 on that's going to be, it's a combination of luck and skill. A lot of these, they're just not recorded. So I don't know how good the scores actually are. Huh? What's going on with the internet? Am I connected? I look connected. Okay. Oh, there we go. I have a lot of high scores on these, but not on all of them. But I feel like Berry Quick is a good critical training. Let's give you guys some music. want to give you guys some music. This one is, I think, angled. Very, very bad cut. I think this is a horizontal. It's not quite. That one also. Not a horizontal. That beautiful triple crit that I got during Classic earlier today. Largely trained by doing that. I forgot what the good score is here. 186. Yeah. I was like, this doesn't feel like the good run, even though my score's pretty solid. Let's bring up the OBS. Make sure audio, yep, audio's up. Move that over here. I feel like playing a little bit more than I normally play. A little bit. And this is basically 45 degree. But yeah, that beautiful triple crit that I got in Classic, very much trained by doing a lot of this. This is a hard cut. See, there it was a little low, right? And that didn't happen. .45 degree, yeah, put it out there. Low as all can get. You really do gotta hit dead center. That watermelon was behind me. This is almost horizontal, but not quite. That one was all luck. Not gonna pretend otherwise. This is the slam. And this is like a box, if I recall correctly. That was way to the left. Way! And this is the double angle. Nope. That was really close, though. That was pretty close. Better. That one I just curved. This is terrible. That one I just go straight. And I'm going for the 2 on the side. This one is doomed. I don't think I can get this anymore. Oh, this is way over. What happened here? Even 6 criticals can't save that. I think we call it a day. Good night. Thanks to that guy for coming in. It really does make my evening. But I think it's time to close out stream. Because I want to play, this is lame. I want to play some Beat Saber and I want to get some work done. If you like the channel, like and subscribe. Do not super chat. Do not turn off ad block. I make $0 and 0 cents off of this. This is my hobby. I have a career. I like my career. It took me 10 years to get my career. 10 years of study. 5 of those being very unpleasant. This awful place called grad school didn't prepare me for the career, honestly. But it gave me a piece of paper that gives me the career. So, you know, useless degree from a useless university. It's actually pretty prestigious, but the university is prestigious, but the department is not. That's the way to say it. The university itself is like well respected, but the that particular department is actually kind of ridiculed. So, and it deserves it. So yeah, yep. But regardless of that, I went through that. It was miserable, but it gave me a career I like, and I'm not giving that career up anytime soon to be like a YouTube personality influencer guy. I have my own money. It's okay. Anyway, that's the sitch. None of you tuned in for Crazy Kung Fu on Sunday. That's okay, because that was not my regular time and that was not my regular thing. That's okay. I got a lot of the high scores in that, so I think that's something that I'm going to keep at for a little while. I need to clip a bunch of stuff. There were some good moments in here today. I'm going to clip them. It's going to be good fun. Going to have some good content out for you. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, not right after stream, but sufficiently after, like tomorrow, probably. I just got to bite the bullet and do it. Anyway, good night. I'm gonna do other things. I have work that I want to get done. I have games that I want to play other than this. So you guys have fun, stay safe, and good night. Remember to like and subscribe. Smash those buttons. But I'm just gonna do my thing. Good night, guys.